But as she pulled away from the school, she noticed a red pickup truck follow her out of the parking lot. When she changed her speed, the driver of the truck changed his speed. When she passed a car, so did he. Then he turned on his high beams, flooding her car with light. He left them on for almost a minute. He probably wants to pass me, she thought. But she was becoming uneasy. Usually she drove home over the back road. Not too many people went that way, but when she turned onto that road, so did the truck. I've got to get away from him, she thought, and began to drive faster. Then he turned his high beams on again. After a minute, he then turned them off. Then he turned them on again and off again. She soon began to drive even faster, but the truck driver stayed right behind her. Then he turned his high beams on again. What is he doing? She wondered. What does he want? Then he turned them off again, but a minute later he turned them on again and left them on. At last she pulled into her driveway, and the truck pulled in right behind her. She jumped from the car into the house. "Call the police!" she screamed at her father. Out in the driveway, she could see the driver of the truck. He had a gun in his hand. When the police arrived, they started to arrest him, but he pointed at the girl's car. "You don't want me," he said. "You want him." Crouched behind the driver's seat, there was a man with a knife. As the driver of the truck explained it, the man slipped into the girl's car just before she left the school. He saw it happen, but there was no way he could stop it. He thought about getting the police, but he was afraid to leave her, so he followed her car. Each time the man in the back seat reached up to overpower her, the driver of the truck turned on his high beams, and then the man dropped down, afraid someone might see him. The killer in the backseat urban legend stands as a testament to the power of folklore to capture and disseminate anxiety. This tale, often recounted as a friend of a friend experience, centers on a lone driver, typically a woman, who perceives a threat from a pursuing motorist, only to discover a far more immediate and concealed danger lurking within her vehicle.